Our next speaker is a 7-time Ironman triathlete, high-performance expert, and top business coach. Please help me welcome to the stage, Ironman Rich!
Thank you. I found myself in the doctor's office. I'd waited for nearly an hour to get in the examination room. And when I did, it was cold. I could smell the antiseptic throughout. And I thought to myself, this is a place where people go to die. When the doctor came in, Dr. Yoder, and I explained my symptoms to him, he got a concerned look on his face and he said, Mr. Greene, wait right there. I did. He came back with a nurse and a big machine, an EKG monitor. A heart machine, you know, the kind that goes deet, deet, deet. Just for me. Now, I knew that wasn't normal because typically they just write you a prescription, right, and send you on your way. That's normally what you get if you don't feel well. Not this time. See, Dr. Yoder, he's looking at the results, and I can see he's got a concerned look on his face. And I say, what is it, doc? What is it? Never mind. I know. I'm going to have a heart attack. No, Mr. Greene, you're not going to have a heart attack. But if you don't change your way, you're going to have a stroke and die. That didn't sound too good. I got dizzy all over again. I grabbed the sides of my chair. I sat down, and my two daughters, 12 and 14, they flashed before me. I thought to myself, am I ever going to get a chance to see them grow up? Well, I walked them down the aisle. Am I going to meet my grandkids? That was the day when everything changed for me. Everything changed. Spiritually, physically, mentally. I went home and I cleaned out the cupboards. I threw out everything, the Doritos, the Ho-Hos, the Red Bulls, all of the stuff that I didn't need. I even threw out my kids' Pop-Tarts. Man, I knew I didn't want to be tempted. I went to the health food store. I came back with 2 bags of big, full of fresh fruits and vegetables and all kinds of other stuff. And I know I didn't know what to do with it, but I knew I needed to change. And along the way, I realized I'd never exercised my entire adult life. I'd never moved a muscle. And I knew I needed to do something. So here's what happened. I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do a triathlon? Don't go to the gym, just do a triathlon. So I did. I did a triathlon. I did my first one, and it was the hardest thing I ever did. And I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. I wonder what the toughest triathlon is. So I did some Googling, right? And you know what I found? It's something called the Ironman. And for those of you who don't know what an Ironman is, it's a 2.4-mile swim, and then you get on your bike and you ride 112 miles, and then you put on your running shoes after you finish that bike ride, and you run a marathon. 26.2 miles. Pretty long day. Here I am in front of you. I'm 59 years old now. I've done 7 of those Ironman triathlons. Yeah, thank you. I'm in the best shape of my life. I mean, I can do things I couldn't do in my 30s. I'm healthy. My blood pressure, which was, by the way, 209 over 107, just crazy. It's normal now. And I'm going to get to see those 2 girls grow up. Along the way, I learned a lot about success formulas, because how could I get myself to that place that I'm at right now? And I married those success formulas with things that I learned in business. I'm so privileged now to be able to teach business people about how to use these success formulas in their personal lives and in their business lives. And I feel so blessed to be here today with you, to share with you my number one, my most powerful business formula that you can use immediately. When you hear it, you're going to say, this is so simple. You're not going to believe it. You ready? You guys want to hear something really powerful? Change your life and your business? All right. Finish what you start. Sounds simple, right? Finish what you start. Well, here's the deal. 92% of the people that start something or set a goal don't finish it. That was the University of Scranton study. 92%. LinkedIn did a similar study and found it to be 89%. So if you can just finish what you start, you can be in the top 10%. You can be a leader in your industry. You can be a leader in what you do. You can be a leader in your community just by being a finisher. I'm going to share with you what I learned, the 4 steps that allowed me to be a finisher, and a winner, by the way, because I believe finishers are winners. I learned them in a triathlon. I was in a triathlon, and it was 108 degrees that day. It was just miserable. I got to mile 81 of the bike ride, and there was no water. And there was all these people lying on the ground that had quit, that had gotten out of the triathlon because there was no water. And I said to myself, I'm not going to be one of those people. I'm a winner. So that's the first thing you need to do. Step number 1, you got to declare yourself a winner. You got to say that in your head, and you got to declare yourself a winner. Now, I know you guys know that alone is not going to get you there, right? Yeah. You got to have something more. So step number 2 is reframe the situation. Now, I was trying to finish the race in 13 hours. Now I wasn't going to do that. I didn't know if I was going to finish the race at all. So I reframed things. I said, I've got almost half the race done. My new goal, step number 3, is to finish. And I had to come up with a new strategy. And that's what I did. I'm going to finish and I'm going to come up with a new strategy. It's walk a 15-minute mile when I get to that marathon. Step number 4, finish. I just kept telling myself as I was going through that race, finishers are winners, finishers are winners, finishers are winners. You guys can do this. These are 4 easy steps to employ into your life and into your business. Because we all know that when we set a goal, most things don't go the way we plan, right? Right, guys? Yeah, absolutely. So you need to have something to reset things to get you moving. In these 4 steps, they'll get you there. Try it out. Put it in your personal life. Put it in your business. You're going to get more successes. You're going to get more happiness. You're going to get greater productivity. And you're going to be a winner. Just remember as you go out there, finishers are winners.